back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Unique, but girl, we friends here, so you can call me Nene. So this morning, y'all, it's Saturday morning. We are kid-free again. Yes, you heard it right. We are kid-free again. 2 weekends in a month. So we're about to enjoy ourselves. I'm getting ready right now. We're about to go to an appointment this morning that we have. And then after that, we are hitting the road. We are going to the casino. We used to go to the casino all the time. And, you know, life happens. And so we have not been in a long time. So when we got this opportunity to have the whole weekend to ourselves, we were like, we going to the casino. So I'm getting ready right now. And I was like, let me talk to my girls while I'm getting ready. So how are y'all doing this morning? But I did want to talk about something that was sitting on my heart this week. And, you know, when we in my son's room, child, it's time for us to chit chat. So I wanted to talk about fear and my personal battle with fear. You know, because this is for y'all. This is for everybody to take something from. But when I talk about this stuff, I'm talking about it for me. It's more of a release and kind of get this stuff out. And, you know, I write, but it's different when you're talking to other people about it and getting feedback about this stuff too. Because I love when y'all comment and give me your feedback about certain things. So I am overcoming a lot of fears this year, like a lot. And one of them I'm realizing was family. I have a really big family, and I'm talking about on both sides of my family, really big family, and we're really close. I have a fear of losing people. I have a fear of getting attached to people and then losing them. And of course, with the way things have happened this past year, you know, I've lost a lot of people, a lot of family, you know, due to COVID, due to just health things, like due to a lot of things, accidents. I've lost a lot of people, and it put a lot of things into perspective for me. So I'm even ashamed to say, like, even my grandparents, like I don't have any grandfathers. They all, you know, they both passed, but my grandmothers on both sides, they're still here. And I have been shying away from spending time with them and seeing them because they're older, you know, they're sickly, you know. And for me, it's that fear of, like, you know, am I gonna be able to see them again, or is this gonna be my last time seeing them? Just things like that. And I feel like now that was a fight against the inevitable. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has an expiration date. It doesn't matter. And, you know, with the lessons that I've learned now, it's just kind of pushed me more into being like, you need to go and be around more. You know what I'm saying? Like, be around, interact with your family, and, you know, be there, not be so afraid of, you know, what if we get really close and, you know, they pass, because a lot of these people are older people. But I'm realizing now that it does not even matter. It doesn't matter if they're old or young, because I've lost young and old. It's just about me being around. And I know for some people it might sound silly, and I completely understand, because I think it's silly of me to think that way. But it was a fear of mine, and it's something that I am overcoming. And with me, you know, doing this, overcoming this fear and everything, and getting past that, it kind of is pushing me into other fears that I'm having. And, you know, it is so crazy, because it's amazing how the enemy tries to strip you of things that are for you. And when I say that, I mean, my fear was losing people, right? But with me engulfing myself more in my family, the amount of love that I'm receiving and support, and not just on here, I'm talking about in life, like having them around and them calling me and being like, I missed you. I didn't know why you wasn't around. I don't know, and wanting to spend time with me, like that love. I feel like the most loved woman in the entire world. The entire world. My family is the most loving family. And, they get me. They know how I am, and they knew what I went through and everything like that. But it's like, wow, like the enemy was really trying to keep me from this love. This love, I was depriving myself of all the love and time that I have with them. And I just feel like fear is a trick of the enemy. One, is false evidence appearing to be real. And I'm realizing now that, what else has he tried to take? What else has he tried to keep me from doing that was going to make me feel, the way I feel now, or change my life in a way that, it should be going, for the better. And I wanted to tell y'all, like, if y'all are like me and y'all are full of fear and worry and doubt and everything, just try it. Just whatever it is you want to do, just try. Something as simple as me being around my family and not being, especially the older members of my family, because that was the biggest thing is, they would have functions, and my family likes to get together a lot, and I would be like, I wouldn't, at first I couldn't identify like why was I doing that, but I was like, man, I want to go, like my heart wants to go, but I'm like, what is this hesitation with me going? Like, I didn't understand like why I was feeling the way that I did. But the more I kind of dove off into it, the more I realized like, wow, you're afraid. Like this is fear of something that, one, is going to happen anyway, and two, you're depriving yourself of memories, of love and support, and just everything. Like, my family is not the type of family that is not understand. Like, they're the most understanding family that I feel like a person can have. And I was sleeping on that. I really was. I went and I spent time with my granny, and it's my dad's mother. So I have a granny, it's my dad's mother. Then I have a big mama, that's my mom's mother. And I spent time with my granny this week, y'all, and that woman is so funny. She is so funny, and just so, she is that grandmother where you can go over there and, child, you can put your head in her lap and she'll sing to you. She'll pray for you. Like, she is just one of those people. And, just hearing her saying that, like, man, I missed you. I missed my baby. I haven't really got to see the kids like that. And I haven't gotten to spend time with your husband. And, just things, that I was like, I felt bad about, but I also felt really silly about, like, what, So I wanted to talk about fear and how paralyzing it can be and how detrimental it can be to your life, because fear is lack of faith. That's all that is. It is a lack of faith. And, as you already know, a lot of time when you fear something, it's because there's a greater purpose behind it that, the enemy doesn't want you to reach. He doesn't want you to have the best, but God does. And, I feel like if I can't even describe the feeling that I have, because it's so many things, like in my body, I'm tired, but in my mind, I'm just like so grateful and so appreciative. And God, like, going through storms and stuff like that, coming out of that is amazing. It really is. Coming out and getting the lesson. Side note, do y'all significant other like do this? because I'm curious to know this. My husband can see me walk out to go to the post office. Like, I'm literally walking out the door to go to the post office, and I have, a letter or a box that I'm sending off. And I will go to the post office and come back home, and my husband will ask me, did you drop that package off? Of course I know the song, I wrote it. That gets under my skin. I'll be like, where do you think I just went? We move on. I wanted to talk about this, y'all, because I don't know, some topics that I be wanting to talk about just sit on me all week. They just sit on me, and I'm like, God, I need to talk about this. If it sit on me long enough, I'm like, I gotta talk about it, because there is somebody out there who is wanting to do something, wanting to be something, do something, be a part of something, and it's just they're scared. They're afraid to do it for whatever reason. Whatever reason you have not to do something is valid, but it comes from a deeper place, and not knowing, that God already has everything planned out, and He knows exactly what you need and when you need it, and it's still there. I was listening to what's his name? Pastor John Gray. Is that his name? And he said that when he gave the example of, like, have you ever tried to deposit a check? And if you deposit a check that's like $500, it clears automatically. But if you deposit a check that's $50,000, it's going to take a while. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be on pending for a while to make sure that those funds are available, and, they're going to get their money. And he was like, a lot of the things that we desire is just on pending. It is just on pending because God is needing to see if you're going to be available to do the things that you need to do, that have the things that it requires to receive whatever you have on pending. And that just, y'all, it hit me like a ton of bricks, because the things that my heart is desiring requires me to be fearless. And I mean absolutely fearless. And, this was the first step, is, recording these videos and getting over whatever fear I had, which really was a lot of different fears. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, man, I'll start recording videos when I lose like all this weight, right? I was like, I need to be a certain weight before I get on here. I need to be, I need to have this and this and this together. And it's amazing how God does things, because I'm at the heaviest weight I think I've ever been. I do not have it all together. I wake up every day and just try to figure it out. I have nothing together. All the things that I was like, I gotta have this and this and this. I still have none of that. But, another thing was, I was like, the opinions of others. So, and I was like, what are you so afraid of? Because I have gotten eaten up on social media before, like a few times. The most recent one was, there was a site, like YouTube Shorts. I don't even know what it's called. But they had reposted this lady's, I don't know if it was her TikTok or, I don't know. It was a video. And in the video, it was around Mother's Day. And she was like, my husband asked me, what I wanted for Mother's Day. And she was like, I told him, for Mother's Day, I want you to get up at the crack of dawn, and I want you to get the kids and get them all together, and I want y'all to leave. And I want y'all to come back at 11, 12 o'clock at night. And I want y'all to leave me alone. Don't call me. Don't, whatever it is, just figure it out. Y'all can even go stay at a hotel if you want. And I was like, I thought it was funny, because I feel like any person that, has a significant other and they have kids, you understand that. So I had posted, and I was just like, this is real. I was like, this hit me in my soul. I was like, I have 4 kids and I love my kids. I love my husband. But I said, that sounds like an amazing day to me. Whoever the page belonged to, they pinned my comment. And I got so many comments, y'all. People were so angry. People were so angry. They were like, well, you shouldn't have 4 effing kids if you ain't want to spend no time with them. And, you know, don't say nothing to him when it's Father's Day and he want to go and, y'all. I was like, what? Like, first of all, people don't know your life. They have no idea. Like, I was like, what? Because I want to be alone for 24 hours. And this woman that made the video said that she wanted to be alone for 24 hours. Like, for one, I'm an introvert. I like being alone. And 2, I can do that because that's my business. It's like I was so afraid of even, you know, getting on this platform because I was like, you know, the larger you get, the more hate you receive. But then I was like, you're going to fear other people's opinion of you that don't know you? How silly is that? These people don't know my life. They don't know my home dynamic. They don't know my kid. They don't know anything. And most of the people that was under the comments were either women that don't have kids or don't have, like, they don't live like in a household with like their significant other, their kids, you know, or it was men. So I was just like, you know, these people don't know you. You're letting somebody's opinion of you stop you from being the best version of you and doing something that you've wanted to do for so long. It sounds silly even saying it out loud. So, and I mean, that's just one of many instances of where I've said something, you know, because I'm not a mean person. I'm not going to go online and just start talking, you know, crazy. But giving my opinion about something that really pertains to my life. A lot of times when I leave a comment, I just leave a comment based upon, like, you know, my experience. But I was just like, okay, I've already dealt with this kind of stuff. So what are you really afraid of now? You know, what's stopping you now from doing it? Becoming this person that's like, you know, you don't care. You know, and it's not that you don't care about anything, but people's opinions of you, because you cannot spend your life trying to explain yourself to people that don't know you. Like, they don't know you. And I feel like I've done that my entire life, is trying to convince people about something that, one, is not their business to know. They don't need to know. And 2, like, even if they do, you can explain yourself all day. People will find something to misunderstand. They will find something about you to misunderstand. So I think it just come to a place of just getting exhausted or being exhausted with the notion of trying to get people to understand who you are, you know, where you come from, all that stuff. That's just like, you know, should I even care about this? And the answer is always going to be no. Girl, don't care about none of that. Because people cannot send you to heaven or hell. Be very mindful about who you allow to validate you. Who validates you in your life. You know, and be intentional with that. Like, who opinions in my life would keep me up at night? If my kids came to me and said something like, you know, I feel like, you know, you're not there for me, or I feel like, if they said something like that to me, that would keep me up. That would keep me up. If my husband said that to me, that would keep me up. But, and my parents, you know, things like that. But like other people, there's even a lot of people I'm close with that still wouldn't keep me up. Ain't nobody online, and I mean nobody, validates my life like that. You know, to where I should be in a place of caring so much that it affects my decision making like that. And I know that, you know, it was just God. Everything is in God's timing, because, you know, 8 years ago, I wouldn't have been ready to do this. I would have been so caught up in myself and trying to be perfect, trying to portray myself as perfect to please other people, and having the fear of not being liked. You know, and I said this, I think, did I say this in my last video? That people liking you, you know, doesn't matter, because I don't like everybody. I do not like everybody. So I was like, why am I so consumed with everybody liking me? Why am I fearing people not liking me and feeling like I have to convince them to like me? You know, like that's crazy. So that's my little tidbit. I wanted to talk about that. And maybe somebody is in the same situation where they have these fears that they're trying to overcome, and you know, they don't know how things are going to work out. And sometimes you feel like you don't know how it's going to work out, so you just don't do it. So I wanted to encourage somebody, whatever it is you're fearing, figure out why you're fearing it. And I promise you, the answer that you get is going to be like, what? I'm fearing it because of this, or because of this person, or because of, like, it's always going to be something like that. So, y'all, that was my random thoughts for the day while I'm getting ready. And I am just, oh, I'm so excited, y'all. I have felt like a little kid all week, even though, you know, this week I haven't felt the best. But I've been really excited about this because, you know, like I said, we don't get to get away like that often, like really at all. And two, because it's the casino, and I love going to the casino, y'all. I absolutely love going to the casino. Like, my granny loved going. There's a lot of my family that loves going. My brother, I'm trying to convince him, his name is Patrick. I'm trying to convince him to get his little channel because he be winning. He don't just go to the casino and just have a good time. That boy be winning. Like, I get videos and texts from him whenever he go to the casino, and he will text me his winnings, and he hit big. I don't know how he does it. Some people just have it, child, where they know they can feel the machines. They know which one is going to pay out, and, you know, to change the denomination of your bet and all of that. Like, he knows what he's doing on those machines. So I'm trying to get him to start recording his winnings, because I think that would be so entertaining. So entertaining. I haven't been to Choctaw yet, but I've been to so many casinos in Oklahoma. And of course, like, we love going to Vegas. Vegas is one of my favorite places. And Vegas has some of the nicest hotels, y'all. Like, the nicest. I think the nicest one, and it's so weird because we stayed at the Bellagio the last time we went. And the Bellagio is one of those really expensive hotels, and it was nice, but I wouldn't stay there again. Like, it was nice, but I wouldn't stay there again. For one, it is like really big. That is a huge hotel. Like, you got to take a hike to your room. Like, it's that big. Two, I mean, the room was nice and everything, but I don't know. It was just, there are so many other hotels out there that I personally feel are more comfortable. It's not like so much of a hassle to get back and forth to your room, because the Bellagio has like guards on the for your room, so you have to like keep check. Like, it was just a lot. But the one that I really did enjoy staying at was the SLS. I love staying there. That was a really, really nice hotel. And we ended up getting upgraded there for some things that happened with a mix-up with our room. But it was still a really, really nice stay. I would definitely stay there again, because we are all packed. Everything is packed. The kids are gone. I got to have the entire night to myself. So I just stayed up, cleaning up and getting everything together for the day and getting me and Reggie packed. It's just an hour and a half trip, but I am so excited to get out the house and just go have fun and not have a time limit on it. Because if y'all parents, y'all understand, like, leaving and going places is nice, but when you got to get back by a certain time, and you know, it starts to take the fun out of it. So you be like, I might as well just stay at home. Let me go ahead and take this down too, so we can get ready to go. So she cute or whatever. She cute or whatever. So I'm about to get dressed, and we have an appointment to go to at 12:30. I think it might be like 11 o'clock right now. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna hit the road, and I will see y'all probably in the car or something. Okay, so we just made it to the hotel and checked in. This is the Hampton Inn. It's just Father's Day weekend, so we couldn't really find like a hotel. We couldn't stay at the casino. We're all checked in and we got everything settled, so we're getting ready to go and gamble. I recorded this before, and my husband didn't tell me that this was still considered Texas.
Still got 3 more miles of the beautiful great state of Texas.
Okay, so we're fixing to go, and if they let me, I'll record. Hopefully we win us some money, girl, and we just have us a good time while doing so. So I will see y'all at the casino. So we are back home. We had such a good trip, y'all. It was so tiring though, but I posted my little baby winnings. We didn't do too much out there, but we had so much fun while doing it. And now we're home. I got to spend some time with my dad today. If you're a father out there, happy Father's Day to you. I just wanted to come on here and close out this video. If you're new here, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that post notification bell so that you're aware when I post a new video. And don't forget that you're loved, you're special, you're everything that is great in this world. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.